What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much for tuning in. It's me, Mikey Pipes. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love me Fridays. TGIF. Ladies and gentlemen, in this service call, this video was recorded by Christian, our HVAC service tech in Central Florida. As promised, the month of September, we are giving away parts and labor to introduce Central Florida to the new sheriff in town, Pipe Doctor Home Services, licensed and insured for plumbing and HVAC. We're giving away free central air conditioning service calls. We're doing a repair, and then we're doing maintenance on it. Here's one of those service calls right now. We just completed earlier today in Winter Garden, Florida, 34787. Check this out, guys.
All right, so I made a boo-boo yesterday. I forgot something very important. The red carpet. It's my bad. As we wipe our feet on our carpet and not yours. So customer let me into the garage instead of their front door because their units are both in here. We're looking at this one. She said she just left to walk her dog, but she said that the line right here, the liquid line, was getting very, very hot, and the unit wasn't cooling her upstairs, so she shut it off. 2-ton, looks like. I told her to turn the thermostat on, and the blower was running. And go look at the outdoor unit now. I turned it off because her fan motor was not spinning. Okay, squeeze on through. Is this the unit we're working on? No fan motor. So I'm gonna grab some stuff. I'll come back over here. We'll find out. Okay, so paint was off. It looks quite dirty in here. She said she had people doing maintenance here since she moved in. I think she said she's been here like 2 or 3 years. They have not been cleaning inside here. Apart from everything looking dirty, I can't see anything wrong with anything apart from it kind of looks like this capacitor here. I think it looks like it's bubbled just a little bit because it kind of looks like the terminals are like bending away from each other just a little bit, like the black plastic part. It looks like they're kind of bending away from each other. So I think it's bubbled up a little bit. So hopefully that's our only issue. It's a 35.5, so I got the power off. Let me grab my meter really quick. I'll pull the wires off of these terminals here and we'll check this. All right, so I used a little brush to kind of clean up as much as I can. I try to wipe up as much of this dirt off with it as I can. And everything else, covering like the board and the relay for the hard start and all that. But even without checking it, I've been, you know, I never check it if it does this, but you know, that's not good. That's not good. I mean, that's not flat. There you go. Look at that. Nice flat pad. Bam. I don't really need to check it, but just so no one says I didn't, we'll do it anyway. So let's see. So 35.5. And I'm actually getting nothing, even though the compressor was running. That's weird. I can hear the compressor running. And I get nothing for the fan, too. Okay. Doesn't matter. I guess that hard start was helping that fan, or that compressor start. So I'll see what I got. I think I only have one of these, and I used the other one yesterday. And I've got another one ordered. So we'll see what I got to replace this. Okay, so I don't have the exact right one. So I put in one as close as I can get it, 35 7.5. I try to call somebody to see if they prefer me to put in two separate capacitors so I can actually put in a 35 and a 5, or do this, which I've done I think 2 times before. And we didn't have issues with it. But I've got this 35 7.5 put in, and it at some point cut my finger a little bit, and I got just a little bit of blood right there. And so now this one's got my my blood in it, on it, my blood on it. So now we're gonna turn this on, make sure everything works. Please don't explode. Let's see. Amp draws 5.2, 0.9. And 0.64, so yeah, that motor there, that fan motor is over its rated amp draw. I'll probably try, I'll see if putting a 5 on it, separate from this 35, 7.5, if it comes down. If it doesn't, then I'm just gonna leave this. If it does, then I'll put in a 35 and a 5 separate. Two capacitors instead of just that one. Okay, so I just have the fan motor just run into a 5 for right now, and I'm gonna turn it on. If it amp draw now comes down within acceptable range, then I'll put in that one as well, and we'll just have 2 separate capacitors. That way I'm not causing an issue with this fan motor. 3, 2, 1, don't explode. Okay, so running. Let's see what the amp draw is. Oh, it's actually, yeah, 0.6 now. It's only a little bit over. Okay, so I'll take that one out, and I'll put in 2 separate ones. We'll just do it that way. Okay, so I ended up putting in the 35 and 5 single capacitors. I don't love cutting more wire than I need to, so I just used a bit of that brown wire for the fan that I cut. And I can't put them too far apart. I took a picture of it, but this phone overheated, so I couldn't record it. I've tried recording on my phone, but mine apparently sucks for recording. It doesn't want to send anything. Even if it's like 10 seconds long, it's too much apparently. But they're all good. The system's running, it's cooling. Fan motor amp draw, I can't remember if I recorded that. I think I did, but it came down to 0.6. So it should be good now. I'll let them know that the fan motor's slightly above what it's rated for. And if they want to do anything about it, it's up to them. Let's see if I'm leaving anything back here. Oh, there's a sticker. Throw in my pocket. I'll just use this one instead of the other one in my pocket. Let's see. Ain't she pretty? Look at her. All those bubbles. Little bubbles. Oh my god. Bubbles. Okay, this is starting to irritate me. This phone keeps shutting off the recording. I don't know what the heck it's doing. Whatever. Okay, they're all good. One thing I told her about that she says she knows about is, I think that one she said was always like that. So I don't know where these came from. I feel like they came off of that, like this one came off of this. But she said it's always been like this since she moved in, so I guess they just never felt like picking those up. And that one was like stomped down into the ground. And she said that she thinks that the maintenance guys are like just coming around here and just you know, walking around like they own all of it. Oh, don't take the garbage. Yeah, that's it.
And as promised, another free central air conditioning service call for Central Florida. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're in the Central Florida, Orlando region, Orange County, or Seminole County, give us a try with a free service call for your central air conditioning system at 407-375-1100. Only thing I ask for is that you allow us to record the actual repair with our iPhone so we can document it, just like the video you just watched. And you have to leave us an honest Google review with a picture. That's the only thing we ask for. Any parts that we use that cost me $100 or less will be free. And that's basically virtually every single part of your central air conditioning system, with the exception of like maybe a compressor or a fan motor. But that's about it, guys. I'm dead ass serious. 407-375-1100. Call now.